I traveled from Shadow of Rivendell Restoration Guild, and I arrived at Boid Stopover for travelers for the night. It's located on a planet called Chateau, in the system called Citadel Collective, in the Euclid Galaxy. Here's a short preview of it before we warp to our next destination, to see Rich Schmitt's restoration build called Sauron's Summer House. Sauron's Summer House is located in the Euclid Galaxy in the system AGT Weaver's Loom, and the planet is called Aprinth. Rich is one of the restoration builders I've met along my journeys. He's going to meet us there. He found some ancient lore about Sauron in an old book called Lord of the Rings. When I visited the Shadow of Rivendell, and I was exploring in one of the caves, I discovered a message there about Sauron's Summer House. There was a couple other message capsules as well. I decided I would check this one out. Well, we have arrived. Oh, I see Rich Schmitt, whose build name is Bionic Heart 70, is here now to greet us. The story begins with the Fellowship of the Ring of Power. In the ancient lore, 20 rings existed. 3 for elves, 7 for dwarves, 9 for men, and 1 made by the Dark Lord Sauron in Mordor, which would rule all the others. Sauron poured all of his evil and his will into this ring to dominate it. The elves and humans resisted the power of Sauron's ring and fought against Mordor. They won the battle and the ring fell to Isildur, who was the son of the king of Gondor. He was supposed to destroy the ring in Mount Doom, but he changed his mind and he kept it. Later he was killed, and the ring fell to the bottom of the sea. The creature Gollum discovered the ring and brought it to his cave. He then lost it to the hobbit Bilbo Baggins, and so the story goes on. There is much more to this lore than I realized, and as I gather more information about it, I will do my best to bring it to you. I hear Rich Schmitt also found some of this ancient lore. When evil Lord Sauron was destroyed in Middle-earth, his spirit was dispelled into space, which soon afterwards entered a black hole, which transported it to the Euclid galaxy. The gravitational pull of nearby planet Aprinth pulled his spirit to the planet's surface, where it manifested back into a human-like form, and his evil powers returned. Fortunately, the planet had no creatures which could be corrupted by his powers to do evil bidding for him. So, having been apparently banished to this strange planet, he constructed a citadel to house himself. Here he lived in isolation until his death. With his second demise, his evil soul was so weakened that his spirit dissipated and spread throughout Euclid and was absorbed by stars, which turned into light. In the end, when the light comes and shines in the darkness, the light dispels the darkness. It reminds me so much of turning on a light switch in a dark room. Anything that may have been hidden in there is exposed because of the light. The light gets rid of the darkness. That's a profound revelation. So this build is a reminder that the evil Sauron was destroyed by the light of goodness and unity and love, and it brings freedom from evil. There were struggles and battles to fight for those in the Fellowship of the Ring. They had decisions to make, and they persevered. Their mission was accomplished. They let go of the ring by throwing it into the fire. There definitely is some lessons to be learned from this story. I am ready for more adventures, lessons to learn, and more stories to be told.